depending when we're getting this message. And today we'll be discussing the Nigeria history from the period of 1998 to 2026 and the origin of jihadists in Nigeria. You all know, if you touch the history of history or you study about, if you study law in Nigeria, you study history, you study criminology, you like like political science and some other related courses, you will understand a little bit about the Nigerian history, right? And the position, the vital role Osman Danfodio played during the jihad and how it came about, the Boko Haram and what we are experiencing currently today, right? Now, if we go down to history, when Abacha died in 1998, Abu Salam Abubakar took over power and the interim government conducted election and then handed over power to Obasanjo in 1999. Before the power was handed over to Obasanjo, uh, there was there was a campaign and the election took place. Candidates participated in the campaign and the election exercise, and in the north we used to have somebody who is currently, we can call him that, the ex-governor of Zamfara State, in person of Ahmed Yerima, who was the people's choice in Zamfara State because of his influence and the agendas to actualize the, the aims and objectives of Usman Danfodio in the north. So, if we go down to history, I don't need to even press too much. There are videos here on YouTube of Ahmed Yerima where he admitted that yes, he actually participated and he played a vital role to actualize the passing of a Sharia law in the north. So what happened was that Ahmed Yerima, during campaign, he made promises. According to him and the documentary I watched, and what he said was that he just graduated from the Islamic school and he was building a mosque in his compound, and a lot of politicians and other prominent men were coming for a visit, and then he contested for election as the incoming governor of Zamfara State. So they were coming and most of them were asking, what is the purpose of building a mosque in your compound? And he told them that he have an agenda to actualize the passing of Sharia law in the north. Many of them saw it as a welcome idea and they began to support him massively, and that triggers him becoming the people's choice in the north, in Zamfara State to be precise. So finally, the election exercise was carried out and he was emerged the governor of Zamfara State. When he became the governor of Zamfara State, the pressure was so much on him. People were asking, now that you are the governor, what does it take to pass the Sharia law? Many of them didn't know the implication of the Sharia law, right? So the pressure was too much and he began to push through to make sure he actualized the agenda. So when everything became intense, Obasanjo was angry about it and he called for executive emergency meeting. People like Bola Ige were aware of what happened and they were not happy about it, and they told Obasanjo that, see, passing of the Sharia law in Nigeria will break this country. This is the country we fought the Biafra war. We fought a lot of things to make sure we stand one as Nigeria. And now that these people are trying to introduce Sharia in the country, we are no longer becoming one Nigeria. He used Lebanon as an instance where it was basically a Christian country and now 100% Islam. He also used countries like Turkey, right? Countries like Saudi Arabia, right? These were mostly Christian countries, Christian-dominated places. Now 100% Islam. Is like I'm not faking it. You can go to the history and fetch out everything by yourself. The informations are there available on the internet. You can go and search. The videos are here on YouTube. You can go and search and find out everything by yourself, right? So people like Bola Ige, they flaunt about it. They were not happy for the passing of Sharia law in the country. So when the Obasanjo called for emergency meeting, by then the northern elite who were well educated, bring in some educated people like who were already into law, some who were lawyers, some who were already in the legislature, to come and see how they can actually write their constitution and see how Sharia law will be passed. You understand? So finally, they were called before the Executive Council to elaborate on the issue of Sharia, and these people, they firmly came out to claim that Sharia law have absolutely nothing to do with Christians. You understand? So Obasanjo, to be frank with you, he saw it coming. He saw it coming, but he cowardly key into the idea because he was afraid. And if you have known Nigeria if you know much about the Nigerian history, you know that Nigeria as a country was built, let me say it was built on, how will I put it? Nigeria have a military background of people unaliving the sitting president to take over power, you understand? So coup was a very common thing in Nigeria. So Obasanjo, who power was just handed over to him barely 1 year into office, and all this were happening under his nose, he wasn't happy about it, but there was absolutely nothing he could do. And the fact that these people defended that, yes, this thing have nothing to do with Christianity, is basically about the Islam, he allowed the Sharia law to be passed, and it was implemented immediately in Zamfara State. And just after then, Sokoto State governor declared Sharia, and Katsina declared Sharia. Before you know, the thing keep spreading and spreading and spreading, and now Sharia is happening currently in FCT. If you go to Kwara State, Sharia is going on in Kwara State. If you go to Niger State, Sharia is going on in Niger State. If you go to Kaduna, Sharia is happening in Kaduna State, right? So the thing is spreading and it's taking it's taking over almost everywhere in the country, and it's just a matter of time. Nigeria as a country will become a history. It's quite unfortunate that I have to say some of these things. Some of my Muslim brothers who don't actually understand what is going on, we look at it like I am being one-sided, but this is the dark side of Nigerian history, which made the Nigerian elite to at some point come together to say we are going to eliminate history in the Nigerian academic curriculum, which at some point they stopped teaching history. You understand? People only get to know about history when you get to the university, like in primary and secondary school, they were not teaching history. It was recently that they brought it back. It's only when you are privileged to go to tertiary institution and maybe want to study courses, to read courses like maybe mass communication, law, political science, and all these related courses. That way you taught a bit of the Nigerian history. But the real dark side of Nigerian history, they are not unveiling it for public consumption because of what? A lot is hidden, and people will get to know a lot about this country that we call our own. You understand? So now, my grief is the fact that recently I came across one video on YouTube, or was it TikTok or Facebook? I've forgotten the particular social media platform I saw that video. But the video clip was a bit touching, and I picked an offense in that video for the fact that Obasanjo single-handedly came out to attack Tinubu. See, I'm not a fan of Tinubu, and I will never be a supporter of Tinubu. You understand? But somehow, when this man was coming into power, because of what he has done in the Lagos State government, a lot of people believe that Tinubu is somebody that can deliver. And there were so many questions. Some people say this man have integrity issue. There are a lot of questionable character as regards to what he has done in Lagos State, to privatize almost everything to himself. You understand? So people were saying a lot of things, but I just say, wait, let me just be neutral. But to be frank, I'm not a fan of Tinubu. Right? Now, Obasanjo came out to claim that under Tinubu, Nigeria will be divided if something is not done, because the unaliving of Christians, taking over of the land, chasing the villagers, sacking the villagers, and taking over their ancestral land, settling there, is going on daily basis. Unfortunately, this is not only in a Christian-dominated environment. If you go to Zamfara State right now, I have somebody from Zamfara State who is my neighbor right now to speak, and he have told me openly that what is happening in Zamfara State right now, he have never seen such in any part of the country. You understand? To tell you that this thing is, even if everybody, every Christian had to convert to Islam, this thing will still never stop. It will still continue, because these people who are carrying out these assignments, a lot of people claim that they are missionaries who were hired from the foreign land to come, to unseat the sitting president. The man saw it coming, and he had to respectfully step aside. But that still never bring an end. These people have an agenda, and the agenda is to achieve much more than you can imagine. So sacking you from your ancestral home, taking over the land, telling villagers to leave their ancestral homes, it has become a norm. You understand? It has become a norm. I saw one video, people were parking, like the person that posted that video, the voiceover of that video was like, so these people from Zamfara State, the bandit asked them to leave their villages, and they are not just leaving their villages. Bandits are occupying their homes, bringing their wives and children, and they are occupying their homes, they are taking over their land, and these people are giving birth in those environments. This pattern of migration, they don't need passport, and army are being deployed, police, military are being deployed in such environment, and they are not going beyond what it's just unfortunate that we find ourselves in a place like this, and we just can't help it. We just can't help it. It's quite unfortunate. Mohammed, thank you very much. I've seen your message, but I was very busy with, I was carried away. This was a dentist. Dentist how? Dentist how? Dentist how? I don't get it. Dentist. I don't get it. Trying to understand. So this is how far we have come in the country, Nigeria, and I can tell you for free that the issue of insecurity has gone down to the level of, we can trace it back to the origin of how will I put it? The implementation of Sharia law has given birth to a lot of things. Yes, because see, it's unfortunate that sometimes we want to say certain things in public space, but because of we want to be neutral, because we have people around us who we so much love, who are of different faith, and we don't want it to feel offended, we don't want it to feel attacked. We have to, sugarcoat certain things. We try to like compromise our word to suit their listening, but deep down everybody knows that we are not happy. Because I've watched a couple of videos, the Islamic extremists talking about converting you, and if you cannot convert, I charge you to pay tax, and if you cannot pay tax, then you are to be, and we are seeing this happening in the north. Bandits are taking over the land. They are sacking people, installing their own people as traditional rulers. They are collecting tax. Government is not accessing those funds, and you're wondering, like, where is all this thing coming from? And nobody is saying anything. The government in power is busy going about borrowing money, and you don't know what they're using the money for. You don't know what they're using the money for. It's quite unfortunate, and it's crazy that we find ourselves in a helpless situation like this, and you just can't look at look at it and say it the way it is, because people are afraid that government will come after them. People are afraid that because I have people I so much love and cherish who are of different faiths, I don't want it to feel attacked. You may not actually be talking to them, you understand, but the truth remains that we have extremists. You cannot debunk that. And when you hear them say things, and within the short period you see it happening in real life, you marvel. Please, if you're coming across my video for the first time, please do it to stay and be part of the family. All it takes is just hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that whenever I post something, you'll be notified. And if I subscribe to my channel, I say very big thank you. And again, if you are just coming across the video, maybe we are in the midst. In short, we are in the midst of the video, so you may not understand what is actually going on here. But we are discussing the history of Nigeria as from the period of 1998 to 2026, I'm also talking about the origin of a jihadist in Nigeria and how everything relates to Boko Haram and insecurity that we are having, you are experiencing today. You understand? So I urge you to, after the this live stream, you can go back and watch the video. Like you can go back to the beginning and watch the video to the very end. And trust me, the video is educative. You understand? So I always say people like irrespective of whatever course you want to read in the university, whether medicine, whether pharmacy, whatever course, try to know much about your country, like where you're from. You understand? Even if you must not go deep, at least you should have basic knowledge about current affairs so that you understand what is going on in your country. Yeah. So thank you for streaming with me. Please, if you are still here on the live stream, let me know the city and the country you're streaming from, and let me know what's the time over there. So if you're watching me, let's make some noise in the comment section. Let's go, let's go. Woo! Is it shaky? What is shaking? So what is happening? What's going on over there? Anybody in the comment section to talk to me? Magnolia fly. If I hear, make some noise. Let me see you. You say something like dentist. It's a question, but I don't carry it. Like I don't understand. So if you don't mind, try to explain it to me. See, when you're on the live stream, when you're just talking and talking and talking, and people are not interacting, it can be boring sometimes. That's why I do ask people to, once in a while, come down to the comment section, say something, ask a question. If there's anything you want to know about me, you want to find out something, or you're confused about something, feel free, feel free to say something. I mean, those people that send trolls, those people that write trolls in the comment section, I don't discriminate. Even those trolls, they can be fun sometimes. You can just read them, even if you're not reading it out. You just read and snob, and sometimes they say funny things. So let's go, let's go, let's go. It's been a long time. I entered the gym house. I'm still working on so many things. I'm stressed out. I've been down for a while, and and I'm still working hard to gain my recovery before I hit the gym back. Some people are wondering why my videos are on private or they're no longer seeing what I used to do. Trust me, this internet, we had to try so many things out there to figure it out. For you to actually navigate, you have to try so many things here and see what works for you, right? Sometimes you are doing what you think actually work for you. Unfortunately, you may be overlooking what It's your calling. You understand? So I had to try something new. And again, I've been saying this repeatedly, like talking about the movie. So the movie is coming out soon. Just that this monetization process is taking longer than necessary, taking longer than expected, and I just want to have everything set, everything ready before I start posting. You know, my movies, you understand. And the way I'll be doing it this time around, if I start posting my movies, I'll be posting, both behind the scene, because I noticed that a lot of people love when they watch behind the scene videos, and it's fun when you shoot a video and you're posting behind the scene of the video. People get to understand the stress you go through in the course of making videos. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand. They don't know that we go through a lot. So if I'm posting my movies here, I'll be posting behind the scene of the video, and I'm very sure a lot of people love to watch that. So in every scene of the movie, I'll be posting the behind the scene here. Maybe even if I'm cutting like 3 minutes, I think that's something. So once again, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please be part of the family. All it takes to be part of the family is, just hit the subscribe button and boom, you're done. Subscribe. That's all. 8 people watching. Please indicate in the comment section where you're streaming from, the country, the city, and if possible, the time check over there. Let's know what's the time over there. Let me confirm something. Time check 10:23 Nigeria time, 10:23 a.m. Nigeria time. So what's the time over there where you're streaming from, the city and the country? Let us know where you're streaming from, your city and the country, and time over there. Let's know. Indicate in the comment section. Let's know where you're streaming from. And if I just joined in the live stream, we talked a lot about Nigerian history. We talked a lot about the origin of the jihadists in the country. And I advise you to, after the live stream, go back and watch the video, you understand? Again, I want to say something before I forget. Concerning the screencast, right? I'm so sorry. This may sound like I'm taking you guys backward, right? Concerning the screencast, I tried to implement the screencast method on my channel, and I noticed that the thing is not worth it. YouTube actually made that provide those features, but it's not worth it. You know why? I made a video here. I streamed it on the screencast, and then my watch hours were increased. Then 24 hours later, I noticed that my watch hours were reduced. You understand? So I went back and deleted that particular screencast video, the one I streamed on the screencast, and my watch hours were still the same. You understand? So I went to ChatGPT to make research, and what ChatGPT told me was heartbreaking. ChatGPT told me that most of the screencast streaming are counted as inauthentic watch hours, you understand? So please, uh, the video I made on the screencast, in due time I'll be taking that video down. But the particular screencast video I did, I streamed that particular one, I took the video down. So the remaining one that I posted as a normal video is still there. But please, I would advise you all to, to avoid any form of screencast video. If you really want to, gain the watch hour, just keep doing what you are doing and do it the right way, and be patient. With time, everything will fall in place. I always say to people that I'm going to implement this on my channel, and when I implement something, I don't just do it, I give it a very close attention. So I paid a very, very, very close attention. I was watching it, and I saw my watch hours increase, and after like 24 hours, it was taken down, it was reduced. So I went to ChatGPT, like I said earlier, and when I made my research, that's what I find out. So please, do not be misled. The screencast is not worth it. It's not worth it. I tender my apology. So I would love to interact with one or two persons, but nobody is coming down to the comment section to say something, and I'm already feeling bad about it right now. So in the absence of any question, maybe we'll be coming to the end of the live stream. But I'm still waiting. If you have anything to say it on time before we draw the curtain. So I'm still waiting. I'll give you guys a few seconds, or let me say a few minutes. I'm not really sure anybody have anything to say, so we have come to the end of the live stream. Catch you guys later, maybe later in the afternoon. We'll see stream again. You understand? So thank you for streaming with me. Bye for now. Bye.